Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, this video is a sequel to the video that I made earlier on about keratoconus and how to care for rose-K lenses. Well, I thought I'd make this video for two reasons. I'm going to get to them shortly, but for those who don't know what keratoconus is, it is basically an eye condition. So if you are interested in the video, because I'm going to be talking at length about the same, you can join in, but if you're not, you can move on, and I will see you in another lifestyle or another kind of video that you would be interested in. So this video specifically is made for all my viewers who have specifically requested that I make videos for keratoconus and the lenses and the related things. Well, first of all, let me go ahead and thank you so much for coming forward and talking about your experience with keratoconus. Now, a lot of people have come forward and shared their experiences. A lot of you have come forward and spoken openly about how you feel, what are your fears, what are the remedies that you go for. A lot of people are helping each other, and that was the initial intent. So good to see all this happening, and I'm glad that this is all happening on my channel. Well, thank you so much again, and without further ado, let me go ahead and start with today's video. So let me go ahead and share with you why exactly did I make this video. I made this video for two reasons. One, of course, it was all your comments that urged me to make this video. But then I was putting it off because I did not have enough time. I know I can't give you the same excuse over and over, but my job is really, really hectic. And then the other thing was I lost my lens. Yes, the other day I was walking and I just flicked my eye like that and poof, there goes my lens. I was walking on a path and it fell into a hedge that was growing right next to the path I was walking on, and there was no point even finding it. So I gave up. I called up my ophthalmologist. I told him, see, I lost my lens. I need this pair because I have a lot of screen time coming up in my job, and I can't afford to use lenses, spectacles to do this. And he said, see, this is the corona age and it's going to take a lot of time, so you've got to wait at least 4 weeks because your lenses come from UK and all that jazz. So there was one good thing that he said out of this entire thing, and that was that he said, you don't have to go for the pair now. He looked at my lens, the one that I was carrying because I had lost one, and while he was examining it, he was like, okay, so this seems to be a brand new lens. Where did you get it? Did you buy it from me? I said, no, this has been an old lens. And he's like, okay, so when did you buy it? I was like, about 2018 maybe. And he's like, let me check. He checked it real quick, and yes, it was nearly 2 years that I had bought that lens, and there had, it was absolutely in pristine condition, even though I've been wearing it day in day out for about 14 hours straight. And I was surprised that I had kept it in such a good condition. Now, this is what happened. The last time I had gone for my fittings, I had seen the nurse pull out the lens that they use for fitting and checking whether it works for your eyes or not, and she went to the sink straight away, washed it under the tap water, washed it with saline water, and then gave it to me to try it on. And I was like, wow, I mean, I was always under the impression that you need to wash it with the solution, then the saline, then you have to insert the lens in the eye, and this is what exactly I had been doing for all these years. But then when I actually saw her, I started doing the same thing to my lenses. So for the past about 2 years, this is what I did. Every time I took off my lens, I went straight to the sink. I held it like that so that it doesn't slip. Make sure it doesn't slip. Put it under the tap water and let the spray of the tap water, make sure it's not very harsh, spray of the tap water to go directly hit the sphere of the lens. What that does is basically it gets rid of all the protein deposit immediately. After that, rinse it with saline, then rinse it with a solution and store it in the case where it's supposed to be stored. This is what I had been doing for that particular pair that I was wearing for such a long time. And when I took it to the ophthalmologist, he saw it and he said, this is as good as new, and you don't have to go for the other lens for the entire pair. So what you can do is you can order for the second lens only. So that means that my cost was actually cut into half. So now I'm just waiting for one lens to come. So that's two good news. One, I know how to increase the durability of my lens by washing it in a certain way, which I was not aware. If you guys have not been doing it, go ahead and do that. And also, now I know I can buy only one lens if I lose the other. So, good, no? So by the way, I'm going to link the hospital down below where I get these lenses, and that is Sohana Eye Hospital. That is in near Mohali, and any one of you who actually are in that vicinity can visit that hospital. Otherwise, you can always contact the hospital. This information is for those who were asking me where to get the rose-K lenses, how to get your eyes tested. And the other thing that I'd like to tell you guys is that a lot of you have come back with questions like, should I try the lenses like you have, or should I go with specs? Well, that's a decision that your doctor is going to take for you. I am not I'm not so-called I'm a medical expert on this. I can only help you with things. So the only person who can help you with these kind of questions is the doctor, because he's going to examine your eye. Every case is different, every retina is different, every shape is different in keratoconus. So the doctor has to see whether the specs would do, or whether a different kind of lens would do, or whether rose-K lenses would do for you. So what exactly needs to be done? So it's totally up to the doctor. So I implore you to go ahead and please visit the doctor at least once, get your eyes tested, and then take the decision. Don't take the decision based on what I say or what you hear in the comments. Just make sure that you first visit a good eye doctor. The other thing that I'd like to let you know is, if you can, try going to a public hospital or an institute. Don't go to private ones, because I remember when I was trying to get this figured out, as in what is wrong with my eyes, and I was diagnosed with keratoconus. I'd gone to the best eye hospital in Chandigarh. I would not take the name of the eye hospital, but it was a private one, and they quoted me thrice the amount of price that this other hospital is quoting me. And they also said this is going to come from UK, and they're going to be specially made lenses and blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, but then when I actually did some R&D on my own, this other hospital gave me an equally good result. And I do suggest, ask around. Don't just go to the first and the best eye doctor in the city and just take a decision, because at the end of the day, this is a business, guys. So in case it is a private organization or a private institute or a hospital, you know how they play the game. Having said that, I have a video for you. Now, what is that video? And that video is, remember in the first video, I actually told you that how while I'm driving, my lens shifts on its own. So this time I actually caught it on camera. So I thought I'd just, at the end of this entire thing, play it out for you. So I was driving down. This is a few days before I actually lost my lens. So I was driving down to the office, and boom, while driving, the lens shifted. And it was so frustrating, because I had to stop the car, get the lens back into place, and then start driving again. So I thought, let me just show you that footage. That's how it happened, and that's how I'm gonna play it for you. So I don't think I should say I hope you like it, because I didn't, for sure, but this is for your reference. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. Please put your comments below in case you have any further suggestions or any other information that you'd like to share about this particular eye condition. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Okay, I just wanted to show you this. I don't know if you're able to see, but my lens has shifted and I am unable to see. I was driving, and in the middle of me driving, my lens has shifted to the bottom of my... Okay,
So I've got to show you this. I know it's a horrible thing to see, but the lens that I was wearing shifted while I was driving because I blinked too hard. And I don't know if you can see, but it's at the bottom of my eye here at the base. And I've got to put that back into place while, and it just won't go up. Oh god. Now this is what I was talking about with these lenses. So I'm just going to adjust that and then get back to driving. See, this is the nuisance that I have to go through.